Morning, guys. Aray pala na traktore, of course. What's up, everyone? Thanks for tuning in. It's too bloody early. 7:22 a.m. Los Angeles. Alex, Miha, welcome aboard. Thanks for tuning in. Weird having such old friends here on the stream. Liza, Nicole, my love, good morning. Hello. Welcome aboard. You got it, Chief. We're on Turkish Airlines. Oh, yes, we are. Could say one or two things about that. Yeah, we're on the, probably not the place for this. Any complaints or comments, you can message me privately, Alex. Is this a celebration of Turkish GP coming back on the calendar? No. This is simply for a viewer request. Hey guys, we're in the A321neo, Turkish Airlines. We'd be flying from Istanbul to New Islamabad. So, trying to get out of here pretty soon, just because it's a 5-hour flight. What do you think about the new Concorde? Ooh, the new Concorde is, very interesting, but it's, I'm not quite sure how they're going to go about costs. I think, hopefully they say that it's going to be more economical, obviously, because of the old Concorde's inability to sustain economy was, definitely the biggest issue there, so, I mean, my opinion is that there's not going to be a lot of seating on it. Oh, it's him again. Mr. Brian, welcome to this chat. Yeah, my opinion is that the new Concorde is just not going to be able to seat a lot of people. So those tickets are going to come at a premium. Just because the technology is very expensive to fly supersonic. So it's going to be at least, I think, 10-15 years till we see some real stuff. Right now it's just kind of becoming a concept again, because it's been a while since there's been stuff like that. You just woke up, just saying, you can tell. Yeah, I just woke up. I just literally half an hour ago woke up. I'd tell my left nut to go on the Concorde. I've heard 10 years. Yeah, I think 10 years is kind of like the baseline for supersonic flight to become a reality again. At least that's what I think it is for the production of the aircraft. I'd also sell my left nut to go on it. Well, we'll see what stuff brings us here. Turkish A321neo. Like it, love it. Polka dot it. A321neo engine mod. BRB, okay, no worries. We have the Pratt & Whitney's on board today. Let's see if we can see any cargo. Oh yeah. This actually looks exactly like the cargo bit at when I go to work. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and start this aircraft up. Got the batteries on. Batteries are on aircraft. External power is available. Started. Arm the lights. Let me invest this shit. Go pack flow norm. Do you work at the airport? Yeah, I do. I came home very late last night, but yes, I work at John Wayne Airport, which is kind of near. It's kind of the heart of Orange County, per se. Around LA. I'm a ramp agent there, so I handle aircrafts. I just got a soft promotion to a crew chief, so I run the entire flight on the ground, so any operation that has to do on the ground, whether it's pushback or, you know, loading, unloading bags, that's my responsibility. And I sign it as well, so if anything happens, it's my fault. Pretty much make sure the aircraft's running on time, gets the fuel that it needs and stuff like that, so. Yeah. A few pictures that I could share another time. Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. It could get very tiring. What route am I doing? So if my bag gets lost, I blame you. Exactly. Exactly. That's my job. What route you doing? Let me send you the route in the chat here. This is the route. Kev Mike, welcome aboard, sir. Yeah, it's always the pilot's fault. I know, no matter what. Whether you're not even flying it. Alright, the ETA is completely wrong, so let me do this. There we go. So that's the route, Mr. Ryan. Asmap is the first point. Okay. We have 19.3 tons of fuel. 19.3, we'll fuel that up. And zero fuel weight 71.8. 71.8. There you go. Also departure and arrival. Okay. Let's see. The departure is going to be Asmap 3 Zulu 17 left. Arrival, we're expecting Calmi 1 Alpha at Opus, runway 10 right. Cool. Where were we? So the zero fuel weight is in, all of that is good to go. Let's just get QNH 1013. And we don't have any ATC right now, unfortunately, so we'll just hang around on Unicom. 122.8. Constraints are on. Okay, so the fuel's in, the weights are in. Let's go ahead and program this. One thing I didn't do is get the pre-route, so let me download that. Save some time here putting our flight plan in. Plane 11, output. Yeah, sorry for being so, oh, airport from and to, sorry about that. Well, it's LTFM to Opus. Sorry for just waking up, guys, but it is what it is. It's a 5-hour flight, so we gotta kind of allocate some time here for it. So, core route, we'll just do LTFM. PIS. I don't have LTFM. Okay, well, you could probably just do LTBA, which is the old Istanbul airport. If you do LTBA, that should be fine. My closet. Yes, let me close my closet door for professionality. Thanks, bub. Thanks, Eliza. There we go. I always forget that, you know. It's just weird having a white background all the way here, and then all of a sudden, in this segment, it's just like open. You know. I'm scared of monsters, so. No, I'm kidding. Alrighty, so the route's in here. It's all co-routed, so we'll just insert. Flight number is Turkish 710. Cost index today is going to be 46 and a flight level of 330. He's wearing pants, everybody. Yeah. Careful, one day I won't. 46 on the cost index and 330 here for the final cruise altitude. Got my coffee. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Okay, zero fuel weight is 71.8. And block fuel 19.3. Cool, everything is in. Once again, we go 17 left for departure. Actually, we're gonna do 17 right because 17 left is the arrival. It doesn't change much. It just means that we, yeah, we might have a different SID. ASMAP 3's... Nope, ASMAP 3 Zulu is still the same SID. Okay, so everything's in. Let me go ahead and give you guys sort of a overlook here. Okay, so let me just look at, make sure everything's correct here. No discos. It's about 2,200 miles here. Alrighty, guys. Time for our takeoff performance. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. We'll do flaps 1. It'll be 162, 165, 167. 167. Flaps 1, and we have down trim of 0.1. Where 7 is our flex temp. Now, one thing I forgot to do last time, when we were departing, we had sort of a ECAM message. So let's go ahead and double check how to do that. I think it was 0.1. 0.1 takeoff shift. No. I'm trying to find it so it doesn't beep at us when we're taking off here. It's 0.1 down, so we need some down trim. No pizza, no glory, welcome aboard. How are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so we'll... There we go. No pizza, no glory. Welcome aboard, thanks for the follow. Thank you so much for coming on, thank you for saying hi in the chat. Alright, so the IRS alignment will be done in 2 minutes. Let me look at the chart here for the departure. You can enter the trim like the control panel showed you. No, yeah, I know. It's 0.1 down, but I can't do it right now because the aircraft's not on. Yesterday I had a big hit in the heart. My town organized an air show that lasted 2 hours. Oh, that's so cool. That's awesome. I wish my town had an air show. Well, we have something called the Pacific Air Show, which is in Huntington Beach. But that's not till October this year. But I'm looking forward to it, finally. Fuck COVID, right? Alright. LTFM. Let me show you guys what I'm seeing here so you guys can see it. Yeah. COVID doesn't exist. In some respects, I agree with that, yeah. It's just bullshit. It's a very, I have a lot of opinions about it. If you want to know... If you want to do it, no, you can turn the electric pump on in the overheads and a PT if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's, I could do that, but we'll just wait till the engines are on. MAGA 2024. MAGA 2024. At F-18s, C-130s, Griffins, Tudors, Standards, aircraft flying information. So, oh my goodness. It's a lot of different aircrafts. I'm assuming all military. What's MAGA, Alex? Alright, so... You know what, guys? I don't see any SIDS for 17 right. We'll just steal this one and climb to 8,000. I think the plane will still... Oh, make America great again. Yeah, MAGA 2024. Brian's very sensitive about MAGA, so be careful. I think the plane will still complain if you don't enter it, though. Well, let me have a look. Alright, so, first things first. We'll set 8,000 feet here for the initial climb. Okay, so, you would see my TikTok channel. This is around the Dakota. Might as well include MAGA. Yeah. I guess it's a perfect mix, a perfect cocktail, isn't it? Let's see, so, No Pizza, No Glory is saying to enter it here in the MCDU? Because I don't see where you would enter it. I am too, says Smack. How does it feel to have 9 pilots on the flight deck? Feels pretty great. Thanks for coming on. Cramped. Cramped, yeah. A little cramped. I mean, it's an A320. The flight deck's pretty small. I barely fit it in, and I'm 6'4". Okay, so no pizza, no glory. I'm just trying to make sure that the aircraft doesn't yell at me, because it's a Neo. Last time it said, pitch, man, something disagree. So I'm assuming that I either didn't set this, or I need to set it somewhere in the MCU, right? Because I don't see a spot to enter it in here. THS, that's not trim. Because I know that it says in here. Oh, look at that. CG 28. Oh. 1 down 2. Down 0.2. DN 0.1. Oh, no way. I didn't know you can do that. Oh, crap. Okay. Except we have a problem here because when we go back to the performance page, sorry, the init page, it says our 0 fuel weight CG is 25, but this one is 28.8. I'm assuming everything's gonna be okay. Often set -2 up. Mike, you vaccinated. I think they no longer do that error, but the Telestance wants you to set that. Yeah, I think so too. That's why I'm a bit tripped up here. Often set -2 up 0.8. Yeah, I'm doing a flaps 1 today. Mike, are you vaccinated? Yes, I'm fully vaccinated with Pfizer. Alrighty guys, so everything is set here. They just set the CG, what I've heard, which is on the wheel. Yeah, Pfizer Flex. I know. Pfizer promotion. Okay, seatbelt signs on. Let's go ahead and turn the APU on. Are you vaccinated, Alex and Miho? I'm curious how the situation in Europe is. AstraZeneca. Yeah, I think that's the most common one in the UK, isn't it? Yeah, it's been since April. Okay, good. That's very good. Alright, so we're gonna start the APU here and we'll get going here. Got my second dose start of June. Excellent. So you guys are good to go. Awesome. You do travel. Be safe, as always. We all had Pfizer. Awesome. Good stuff. Yeah, I heard AstraZeneca is good. Pfizer's excellent. Hasn't been made political in the UK unlike other countries. Yeah, I know. That's the big issue, is that everything's made political here. Here in Quebec, we had Pfizer, AstraZeneca, and Moderna. Yeah. It's quite a bit. Yeah, we have Moderna, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, which got questioned for a little bit, but now it's back. Got my 2 Pfizer shots already in the Netherlands. Oh, nice! Hello from the Netherlands, or hello to the Netherlands. Both times I got a bit sick, but I guess that's still better. Yeah, that's normal. Vaccines make adults, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, my love, what's the flight time ETA? I don't know the ETA. I know the en route flight time is 4 hours, 40 minutes, but once we're in the air, I'll give it to you and I won't forget. Okay, so the APU's on, APU bleed coming on. It's good, call the pushback here.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I don't know where I would want to push it. Interesting. Maybe I'll just give it a little push like this. It doesn't let me do that. . 'Cause 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 ' probably good like that.
Okay, thank
Cool.
you. Just give us a few seconds.
One Pfizer for me. Waiting on my second. Awesome. I'm glad everyone's getting vaccinated. You should. Good morning from Cali. Yes, yes, yes. Hello from the east side. Alrighty, so the pushback's gonna be coming here. We have everything set up. Let's go ahead and turn the beacon light. Hello from the North Pole. Actually, if you're actually there right now, that would be crazy. Waiting on P3D to load up. Okay, not a problem. By the time I push, I always take forever. You'll probably be ready to go. So there goes the gate. Here comes the pushback. Not actually there, okay. In North Korea. Wow. Hello to North Korea.
Steering wheel inserted. We're connecting right now. Pushback. Then we'll ready to reach out. Please confirm parking brakes set.
I'd prefer the North Pole. I think we all would. North Korea is just a terrible freaking place. Alright. Same. Absolutely.
Okay, sir. So you may now release parking brakes.
Okay, we're ready for parking brake release, so we'll start the chrono. Brakes are released. Here we go.
Clear to start at this 2 and 1 in seconds.
Okay, we're cleared to start the engine, so we're starting to push back. The beacon light is on. APU bleed is on. Let's go ahead and turn the ignition selector to ignition start. Confirm we have 40 PSI here in the bleeds. Not the bleeds, but the starter. And we'll start number 1. Did you see what happened at LAX? No, I didn't actually. I'd have to have a look. Start the chrono off the block. Well, I just like to see how long it takes us to get to the runway, and then we'll reset the chrono. Technically, you could use this chrono for gate-to-gate time, and then you can use this chrono here on the ND for your flight time. I don't know. I didn't see what happened at LAX. Is it on the news? It must be, right? Yeah, of course. There are different ways to do it. I think I'm gonna try a manual start on my next flight. Gotta learn something new every day. Yeah, I think I saw the V1 simulation. I want to see the V1 simulations video about manual starting in the Airbus. Okay, let me check. Police chase LAX intruder's car across 2 busy runways after major security breach. Are you kidding me? There's a high-speed pursuit on the airport property. Like, what the heck? Opus not in P3D. Oh my god. That's the one indeed. Okay, for sure. America, yeah. A lot of stuff happens here. A lot of weird stuff happens here. Okay, I think we have one good engine start, so we'll start number 2. Get that nice sound of the APU. You guys like the sound of that APU? I also started flying with failures on recently. No more 8-hour long hauls while being AFK. Yeah, I like failures, but there's a point, you know. You just gotta be in the mood for it. Beachy Jupe says somebody thought he was in GTA. Yeah, apparently it was one of the worst security breaches in the past like decade. That's crazy. It's while I was at work. That was 12 hours ago. That's insane. somebody, huh? Yeah. That's crazy. I wonder what it takes someone mentally to do that. You know, what would it take them? What kind of willpower does it take them to do such a security breach? Alrighty, 2 good engine starts, looking great, guys. We're almost done with the pushback, and we'll start our taxi to runway 17 right for departure.
And pushback completed, please set parking brakes.
Okay, parking brakes are set. Turn the APU bleed off, then the ignition mode selector back to normal. We'll arm the speed brakes. Flaps 1. So his flaps coming down real nice. Okay, and our pitch trim was 0.1 down, so let's go ahead and set that. Point 1 down is set. Awesome. Always forget about that ignition switch. Yeah, it's definitely a small switch. Can't really, you know, when there's a lot going on, you can't really see it. APU master switch is off. We'll do a flight controls check.
Okay, thank you very much.
Elevator
So
full
just,
left.
Hold position and wait for my hand signal. Okay, thanks a lot. Enjoy the flight and see you next time. Bye bye.
Elevator full up. Pull down. Neutral. Rudder full left. Rudder full right. Neutral. Okay, we'll turn our nose lights on here. We are ready for taxi. Outer brake will go max. Make sure we have brake pressure, which we do. We'll wait him for the pin. He has the pin, and we'll get going here. So parking brake released. Listen to these engines, guys. Yow. Okay, for the takeoff check, we have auto brake max signs on cabin. Cabin is checked, TO config tested, and normal. Istanbul traffic, Turkish 710, taxiing to runway 17 right, Istanbul. I always feel like responding to the BP recording. The BP recording? What's that? The BP recording. I'm so out of the loop with so many things, guys. Okay, just make sure one more time. Yeah, we don't have any ETC on board, so we shall just be on our own here. Okay, left clear, right clear. Oh yeah, yeah. Better pushback. Sorry. I usually do, but because I was working yesterday and pushing back, it's kind of monotonous sometimes. I do have another sound recording file for better pushback. It's the realistic voice, like an actual recording. Try to find it and put it in the chat one time. When he says have a nice flight, I'm like, thanks, see you next time. Yeah. When I'm pushing in real life, we always say, well, my phrase is, when I say that the parking brake is set and we're ready to disconnect, the pilot usually says, okay, clear to disconnect, we'll see with the pin. And I say, okay, disconnecting, we'll see with the pin. And then I say, blue skies, safe flight. And they say, thanks. And then disconnect, push back, we wave, and yeah, good stuff. Pushback voice recognition would be cool. Oh, it definitely could. Like, if you had like a module that would say, or that you would talk to, like, park with the ground or something like that. That'd be so cool. And they say, go ahead. There. Make the right turn here. Should have probably went down and taken the next one, but oh well. So these sounds are really cool from BSS because the harder you jam the thrust, the harder the Pratt & Whitneys are gonna howl. That's just because of how the gearbox is made. It's quite an interesting fact, though. Didn't know you work ground crew. Oh, absolutely, yeah. I'm a crew chief for Spirit, Sun Country, and then not a crew chief for Frontier, and I don't work Alaska anymore, but I used to. Where are all these taxiways at? This airport is so huge that there's so many different taxiways you could take. Let me just double check that we're going in the general direction of 17 right. Okay, good. All the way down in the left, we'll cross 17 left. Let's go ahead and speed this taxi up just a bit. Taxi like 30 knots or so. This would be a great airport for single engine taxi. Pizza Glory says, I had a weird issue with BSS, they would just cause stuttering sounds, not ended up with the FD. Yeah, BSS, I noticed that, like, when you're on the ground, like engine shut down, just external power on, it sounds like the sounds are like clipping. I don't know, maybe in the beginning of the stream you guys heard it, but it's like, you're right, it's like a cutting out, sort of like clicking sound. Maybe he'll come up with an update for them, but that's what I had. Okay, so we're in the same boat, because I was like, what the hell? You buy the sound pack and you have all these bugs. It's like, really? So, I've heard that he's not really good in responding to messages or support.
Some traffic Turkish 9
I'll give it a try.
I almost feeling like right for establish.
Let me just double check what runway he's at. For Istanbul traffic, confirm you're established on 17 right?
Negative, runway 35 right, Turkish 9 Alpha Zulu.
Roger, 35 right for you, thanks. Turkish 710 here. Okay, so someone's coming in on 35 right, which I believe is 17 left.
Istanbul traffic is 95 whiskey.
He never replied to my questions or requests. Asked for a refund, but even the store didn't reply this time. Oh well. Okay, yeah. So I guess we're screwed, right? I guess it is what it is. There's, there are people like that in this world that just don't care. I'll try sending a message and seeing what happens. Guess next time we'll just go at FTSIM Plus. Yeah, $5 a month. Probably more worth it. Unless you get like hundreds of different sounds. Alrighty, so someone's on approach for this runway here. But we'll just cross it and state it on Unicom. Istanbul traffic, Turkish 710 will be crossing the runway 17 left at the end and holding short 17 right, Istanbul. Okay, so someone's on approach here, but that's no factor. So turn our transponder on. Yeah, I see him. He's right there if you guys have a look. So let's just vacate quickly. Istanbul traffic, Turkish 710, the runway 17 left is clear, and we're lining up and waiting runway 17 right, Turkish 710. Because it's Unicom, people are landing on whatever runway would they want. But I like this one because of the winds. Okay, so we'll line up here. Oops. We'll line up and wait. This is unusual operations here. Come on, we can do a little bit better than that. There we go. Ah, Iron Condor Simulations, thank you so much. Welcome on board. That sounds awfully familiar. I think you're a streamer as well. That's nuts. Thanks so much for following. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the community. Appreciate the follow. Thanks so much. Okay, so we're gonna wait for him to touch down, make sure he doesn't go around, and we'll be good to go. Alrighty. Good luck, bye-bye. I love you. I love you too, Eliza. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Awesome. Welcome aboard. Thanks so much for checking the channel out. Pizza says, last minute boarding on the... Yeah. Love seeing some X-Plane 11 streams. Awesome. I'm so glad. X-Plane is my life, so... Appreciate it. Alrighty, he's on the ground. The wind should be a deciding factor. Maybe the other folks have some weird winds. Yeah, well, it's 250 and we're on 17, so that's a 080 difference. But he's landing on 35, so that would be a 100 difference. So technically we have the better winds here. Alrighty, so he's on the ground. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and turn the takeoff lights. Nose, wing, strobe. That's good. Righty, here we go. Let's go ahead and do 50%. Start the chrono. Wait for stabilization. There we go. Let's go ahead and release the brakes. Manflex 47 SRS auto thrust is blue.
Turkish 9 Alpha to the construct of Charlie 1.
Center's online? Well, I'm not going to contact him now. I'm gonna contact him after we depart. This is not right. Sorry, it's too late, bud. Speed is alive. 100 knots. Like to do that, I hate that. I know, it's not my problem at the moment. I'm flying, so aviate, navigate, communicate, right? V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. There we go, 15% pitch. I'll just contact him as if I'm contacting departure. It's 12942 on the frequency.
Whiskey correct. Can you get taxi via Charlie, hold short of 17 left. Give me taxi via Charlie, hold short of 17 left. 9566.
No, Eliza's still here. She's not going. Thrust reduction, thrust climb.
I'm on 9 Alpha Blue, Eagle Ankara, Squawk 33.
A little bit of turbulence here on departure. Look at that. Learned today that you don't go by the winds, you just change the active runway on a huge airport like this, unless it's really crazy tailwind. Yeah, true. Everything was offline, so I just did my best judgment here.
7732, hello to you, Ankara, Squawk 3342.
Take off, nose lights off, we'll disarm the speed brakes.
It's 3242.
It's so busy I can't even contact the damn guy.
3242, Anatolia 9 Alpha Zulu, identify level 330, direct Doran, Delta Oscar.
Because he just went online, so he's like identifying all the aircrafts in his airspace.
Direct Doran, Anatolia 9 Alpha.
And then he contacts me when I'm about to depart. It's like nice. Istanbul, Turkish 710 with the Asma up 3 Zulu departure. We're 3,700, climbing 8,000.
Turkish 710, Eagle Ankara, Squawk 3211.
Squawk 3211 Turkey 710. Okay, we'll be coming soon to our flaps
Turkey
return.
710 identified, open climb level 310, direct ASMAP.
Up and climb level 310, direct ASMAP for Turkey 710, thanks. Okay, so we'll do direct to ASMAP, which is a nice
Okay, akşamlar FCBN 9703, just pushing back in Antalya, request clearance to Belgrade. FCBN 9703, cloud. Ankara cleared
flaps up.
to destination via Equinox 1 Echo departure, runway 18 center.
Looks like I need to install my BSS pack, completely forgot I owned it. Yeah, you should, man. It's,
To destination, Equinox 1 Echo departure, runway 18 center, Fox 311, FCBN 9703.
let me turn down the
Yes,
volume of the ATC here.
correct. The local QNH is 1006 Golf taxi.
It's great, especially the Neo sounds are just fantastic.
Going for taxi to be an 9703.
Okay, so, and then open climb 310.
Direct,
Open climb, there we go.
Negative.
Spot on the flight director for now. We'll turn the autopilot on at 10,000 feet. Why not? Landers 1987, greetings from Scotland. Well, greetings from California. Welcome aboard. Thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate it.
158, good day. Radar
Thanks so much for
contact,
joining.
Flight level 380.
Indeed, but when you're A2C0, you can't know what the flow is unless you peek at real life situation, but that requires it. Yeah, true. Landers 1987, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much. Welcome to the community. Thanks for following.
Squawk 3215, Siberian Airlines 158.
Okay, Eliza, I didn't forget yet. Let me try to get you an ETA here. Okay, 1956 Zulu. True, was only sharing what I learned today, not complaining. No, absolutely, yeah. Like, for example, in the UK, if you're flying into Heathrow, Heathrow literally has a Twitch, not a Twitch, a Twitter, there you go, a Twitter that tells you the active runways and the regular flow. Of course, Eliza, don't worry. We're 1013 anyway, so we'll just go standard here. Alright, 1956. There we go. Yep, all good. We're here for knowledge, guys. So if anything, you guys see anything, yell it out. Okay, 10,000 feet, lights off. We'll keep the seatbelt sign on. Might be some turbulence going through these clouds here. And autopilot can come on as well.
Airservice 9708, taxi flight Golf, home short Bravo 1.
Flight Golf, home short Bravo 1, there. Siberian 9708.
N96. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the community. Thanks for the follow, guys. Welcome aboard.
Load 61, 16 hello to you, undirected, commercial via Equinox 1 Echo departure, runway 18 center, squawk 3262.
We turn the X-plane sounds down just a bit here. Guys, I do have some news, unfortunately. Might not be the best news if you guys are listening. This is probably the most important thing I'm going to say today. Oh, well, we're IMC, so there we go. Here's the thing, guys. My internet provider is probably going to be doing some maintenance. In the case that the stream goes down, just know, I love you guys. But it's not my fault. So if anything, if the stream ends abruptly, I apologize. In that case, I guess I'll start recording and then upload what I can to either Twitch or YouTube. So if that happens, I apologize, guys. I forgot. 1096, put a couple dozen hours in MSFS, but something felt off about it. I have the same feeling about MSFS. Something feels off. Thinking of picking it up while it's on sale. Dude, 47% off. We have some awesome aircrafts coming out for X-Plane 11, as if there aren't already awesome aircrafts for it. Go ahead, pick it up, man. That's like 50% off. Do it. I love it. X-Plane runs beautifully. I'm here with a 1070 card with freaking 65, 68 FPS in the TOLUS streaming, so that should tell you something. It's so optimized with Vulkan. It's crazy. X-Plane, phenomenal. Doesn't even want to run smoothly on my i9 2070 Super PC. Yeah, absolutely. It's just such a gray area right now. There's just so many things that need to be optimized. They need to know that as a big-time streamer, you need uptime guaranteed. Yeah, I know. I need like a separate line, a separate streaming line that's open 24/7. So glad to hear. I have a 3700X and a 2070, and it's just rough. Dude, if you have a 2070 and a 3700X, you're going to be rocking solid frames in X-Plane 11. Like, if I'm rocking this right now, oh, we're cloud surfing. If I'm rocking this right now, you'll be good. Also, compared to IRL planes I fly, it does not feel like real as it does in X-Plane. Exactly. Exactly. Iron Condor, that's a great thing you said there. I fly, you know, GA aircrafts as well, being a private pilot, or having a private pilot certificate, and I would say that the physics and the fluid dynamics of X-Plane just feels more dynamic than MSFS right now. It's super, like, super close.
Say again the last test, just my phone. Direct set, please, fine.
Beautiful Turkish A320 on Neo with the engine mod here. Pratt & Whitney's 1100 Gs. Awesome, awesome combo. That's a screenshot opportunity. Cool. So we're at flight level 156, climbing to 310. Should be a while here. Let's see, ASMAP is 1517. Yeah, I can't even see 310 here. Okay, download X-Plane 11 now. Got a list of recommended mods. Oof. Well, I mean, in terms of plugins and stuff, you definitely need all the scenery packages for it. There's a master list somewhere on the X-Plane forums. I'll try to send a link. Definitely Active Sky. It's not really a mod, it's more of like an add-on. In terms of aircrafts, TOLUS lines of A319, A321. FlyJSim 727 and 737. The flight factor... Oh, sorry, I don't have the specs command. It's in the chat, though. Sorry about that. I have the specs in the chat. Sorry about that. So yeah, any FlyJSim flight factor, it's a gray area. Some models are good. I like the 767 and 757. They're just showing a little bit of age, though. Flight factor A320, heavier on the frames, but pretty decent. Hot start TBM, amazing. Some Aerobas, the Aerobas Venom is phenomenal. Software. I don't have any commands. Anything, no. I'm old school. I've got one command, and that's exclamation YouTube, but I even have a YouTube button, so very counterproductive here. Sorry about that. Most of the information's in the About page. I have a nice cross tailwind here at 32 knots coming from the... The north?
Wait 737 coming from your left, QD number 2, correction will be number 1
Yeah,
departure.
almost enough. Me too, I just like to fly without any fancy overlay. Yeah, same here.
SBN
I like
9703
having my
approaching
face
Bravo 1
cam,
fully ready.
my name, and the ETA. Very old school, very basic.
Clear takeoff on the
Although I do like the overlay, Mike. And Iron Condor, I am for sure following you. I have to be. Let me double check. Oh, I'm not? I used to. Oh, you know what? I followed you with my other account already. There you go. Followed.
Siberian Airlines 158, next Unicom 1, 2, and 8. Спасибо, до свидания.
Me too, I like to fly. Yeah, no worries. All about supporting the X-Plane community. Absolutely. Thanks so much for coming on. I've definitely seen you live before. What's it called? I must be following you with my other channel, which is Aviation Channel 2014. Thank you, my brother. Of course, not a problem. Yeah, here's ASMUP, which is the end of the standard instrument departure. And then we'll be continuing on here. Longer flight, guys. I'd say this is a medium haul. Probably a long haul for the A321. But it can do it. No problem here. Pretty smooth air, so seatbelt signs will come off. You guys want a little tour of the cockpit? Or the cabin? Let's do it. So this is the galley area. Here are your pots. Here are different storage containers for cups and stuff. Usually the trash is one of these guys here. Usually this one. Probably more drinks here. We'd find trash bags in this little thing. Depends on the airline, but... Then you have food and beverages in here. You have the door here. Pull this lever up to open it, but before you do that, you would check to make sure the cabin's depressurized here. If the strap is across, that means it's armed. If you see like a green little thing, that means it's not. I used to have a list of stuff I purchased for flight sims, but when that went over a few dollars, I decided it's better not to keep track of expensive. Absolutely. I have quite a bit invested as well, and I know how it is. You just, at one point, you just stop caring. You're just like, you know what? It makes me happy, so there you go. There you go. So typically you'd find these seats on charter airlines. These are actually the exact seats that I work on for Spirit. They're super low profile, but I believe that they're Recaro. But I do like these pockets here because... Ooh, well, we have this design in our airline, but without this thing here. So it's less work to clean, more efficient. Because you don't really stuff trash in here unless you're a dingus. It'd be nice to see window shades, but you know, it's more modeling and stuff. A nicer cabin would be nice. You can't have everything though. Even with the small things, I still appreciate what I have, so... There we go. In-flight entertainment must be horrible without displays. Oh my god, yeah. I wonder what it is. Well, it must be just your phone, right? That's in-flight entertainment. I bet the flight attendants are like, you guys got your phones? Good, because you'll need them for this flight. 5-hour flight and no entertainment. Ah, look at that. No step. Nah, you don't want to step on that. What a nice view. And emergency row exits, two rows of these guys. You can tell because these doors are different. They would basically just fall out when you open them. Another nice view here. Looks like a 737 from this view, but it's not. 321 is just an awesome long aircraft. Our others.
116 identified, open ground level 380.
Aircraft 380,
My favorite view of all time, though, is this one here. I enjoy seeing the whole wing, especially with all the flaps down. You see that angle? Awesome view. I feel like this part of the back is modeled a little bit better just because of the details of the lavatories. See the cigarette cigarette ashtray, which is interesting because you can't smoke on board. Kashif, welcome aboard, welcome. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for joining the community. Thanks for the follow. Mike, is Center contacting me? Maybe? Yes, they are. They are. He said last chance. Of course, Kashif, thanks so much. Yes, Ancrest Center just said Scandinavian 1438 last chance. I'm just gonna tell him then on frequency free that he's contacting you. Or that you're trying to contact him. And Center Turkish 710.
Go ahead.
Yes, we're actually friends with Scandinavian 1438. He should be contacting you soon, sir.
Right.
Cool. There you go. Splash. Last chance for what they not contacted me. Apparently they have. They're saying, well, I'm not sure you were cleared for. Shall I wallop you? Pilot AC9, welcome aboard. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Not allowed to smoke, but you need a safe place to get rid of it in case someone decides to light up a cigarette or something. That's true. That's actually true. Because where else would you put it? Not in the toilet. That wouldn't work. Apparently they have been contacting you. Splash. There you go. With you. Awesome. I'm glad I was able to save you a wallop. Thanks so much, Pilot AC9, once again for the follow. Welcome to the community. We're almost at flight level 310. I guess that's what they took as our final, but we'll ask for a step up to 310. Or step up to flight level 330. And I don't think it's because of our weight. We're fine on our weight. We're way below our maximum gross weight. Our maximum takeoff weight, so there's no reason we need to, like, burn more fuel. Center Turkish 710, we'd like to request a further climb to 330.
Turkish 710, that is approved. Climb maintain level 330.
Climb maintain flight level 330, Turkish 710. Okay, so we got approved for 330. Let's go ahead and continue the open climb to 330, just to confirm that in our init page. Yep, 330. Actually, let me... true wind out. We'll put in our average wind here and see if it helps our ETA. But if we go into average wind, it's 282 at 3-1. I don't think that will help. Ooh, ETA is now 1939. That's probably because we accelerated here. Ground speed probably increased quite a bit. 1939 Zulu. So if I calculate that, 1939 Zulu to local, that's 12:39 p.m. California time, or 12:39 PDT PST, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's 4 hours and 16 minutes. Good stuff. Climbing about 700 feet a minute. Our ground speed is 469, not too bad. Mach 0.764. It's because of our cost index. It's pretty average. It's at 49. But if I do take a look at SimBrief here, we could take a look that our breakdown says that if we do a flight level change up, oh, it's not available. Never mind. That's what I was going to do. Speed change. If we go to cost index 100, we'll subtract 3 minutes, but we'll add 342 kilograms of fuel burn, which is like not worth it. Level 320, we have 1,000 feet to go.
That is okay, you're identified level 380, direct to Edison, Echo Romeo, Sierra Echo November.
My bad, guys, for that. I hit my mic. Looking good, though.
Flight level 200 now to the Alpha.
Glad we got ATC at one point. Kind of funny when you put VATSIM into the title, and then it's like, you don't even have any ATC. What's the point? Okay, music time. Good old lo-fi.
I'm not with that Alpha to clear. My airspace now, we go here in offline, switch back to Indigo frequency, want to estimate actually.
Want to do that late?
Okay, here comes our cruise flight level 330. Let's see what the winds are doing here. Looks like our estimated fuel on board here for the arrival is going to be 6.6. We have 2,008 nautical miles left. Our descent's going to be, well, it's not going to be 3.4K. No, Eliza, you are not. You are not going to do an engine failure here. Mike says you're still on it even if it's not on Unicom. Even if it's on Unicom, yeah, I agree. I'm still technically on it. I'm logging the flight on VATSIM. So VATSIM's like my logbook, my virtual logbook. It just feels bad if you're just not talking to actual ATC. What an RSEC controller was.
Mike Alpha Kilo Oscar Lima, 1606, thank you.
Sorry, 9703, direct to Vaden, Victor Alpha Delta Echo November.
I'm looking at the chat from V-Pilot, and yeah, I'm sorry that you have to deal with that, Mr. Brian.
Serbia 9703, direct to Vaden, Victor Alpha Delta Echo November.
Yeah.
Direct Vaden is Serbia 9703.
Yeah, it's like... Sometimes I've had a few confrontations with ATC, but I stopped like years ago because at the end of the day, I'm here for the same reason they are. It's not the end of the world, but attitude isn't needed. Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm trying to say, is like you can have a disagreement, but just be nice, you know, because I'm here for the same reason ATC is online. Like, they want to provide service to aircrafts and to simulate air traffic control, and I want to simulate flying with their ATC, so like we should all just get along. But I see what happens. Basically, it's as if I took off and I never contacted LTAA, but you did have problems with him, so yeah, I mean, you did have problems with V-Pilot, so he should be more understanding. Because you've tried contacting him, right? So if he's getting mad that you're not contacting him, but you can't, I mean, at the end of the day, it's
Okay,
aviate, navigate,
Delta
communicate.
departure 77 right, 33
It's being reported. I mean,
1390.
if you want, man.
Hotel 1390, departure is Eagles 3 Golf, and the squawk is 3.
Some controllers are super nice, though, and understanding.
Okay, Eagles 3 Golf.
But, you know, it's the same thing in real life, though. Like, you have...
20 on Hotel 1390.
No, Pizza Glare says if only Pilot Edge would expand to the rest of the world. Oh, I know. That would be so awesome. That'd be so cool if Pilot Edge was a worldwide service. But it would be so expensive if it was, man.
5182 on correct.
Because then you'd have to have a Europe team that's, you know, waking up and providing service in Europe.
5182, you may expect
That would be expensive.
Arrival for ILS 1 in center. We'll expect the custom one for ILS 1
This is why Pilot... That is why SPE love the professionalism, yeah. Pilot Edge, I mean, you have a lot of real-world controllers that are Pilot Edge controllers, too. It's just awesome. But like I was saying, Brian, in real life you also have aviate, navigate, communicate, stream. Yeah, exactly. Streaming is the last priority in flying, but...
Start Bravo 14. Anatolia 1390 push. Countdown is approved.
That is why I love Pilot Edge. Yeah, absolutely. The professionalism is incredible. It's so cool. I used to fly Pilot Edge. I have a few streams on my YouTube where I was on Pilot Edge before I was a private pilot, but now that I think about it, I think it prepared me quite good for flying in SoCal because of the procedures. Like I was saying, Brian, like there are controllers in real life that are just, they don't want to work with you, but there's some that are understanding and patient. So it's like, it's just people at this point. It's not even like, oh, VATSIM or that. It's like, some people are understanding, some people aren't. Okay, we have some turbulence, landing lights coming on. Not landing lights, oh my goodness, I'm still asleep. Seatbelt sign's on. And of course, when you turn the seatbelt sign off, it goes away. It's like, thanks. IRL, when I send some from a controller, I'm very stern on my requests. Yeah, I just... Oh, I kicked the rotor there, sorry. It's, just be more direct. Because chances are, the reason they're stern is because they know that you don't know what you want. So if you're stern, like you said, and you direct, like, I want this, like, requesting, I don't know, a certain runway or something like that. I'm off to go cry real tears. Oh, come on, Brian. I was gonna ask you about the landing lights. Glad you cleared that up. No, you wouldn't turn landing lights on just because of turbulence. That's... I had a brain fart. I meant to say seatbelt sign. Chances are they're also probably tired and cranky. True, they probably like come in towards the end of their shift, so they're just tired of it. I fly a Cherokee and a Warrior, a Piper, and I've had tired controllers call me a Bonanza multiple times and clear me for the wrong runway. It's like, and the way you clear that up, it's say Cherokee, you know, blah blah blah, and then the correct runway, and they should catch on to their mistake. If they don't, then I just literally say, like, for example, Palomar Tower, it's Cherokee, blah 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 blah, call sign. And then they're like, okay, my apologies. Just depends. But it's scary. It's not scary, but sometimes it's hard because when they're actually calling you and they say the wrong aircraft type, it's you're like, did they call me or who? Because you get confused, you know. If you hear Bonanza but you're flying a Cherokee, it's like, what? It's the same thing. Like since my call sign is Turkish 710, it's like if they said Speedbird 710 and you're not replying, then it's like, yeah, something's gonna happen, right? Moral is, be attentive. Looks like we're doing pretty good here. We have a... At least we have a tailwind. Not much, 26 knots, but our ground speed is getting there to the 500s, 481. Mach 0.783.
Anchor contact. Anatoly 13990, I am ready for taxi to runway 17 right. Anatoly
Let's see where we are in relation to that spy here.
Via Golf, Anatoly 13990. Anatoly 1390, taxi via departure to Golf. Okay, 2 Golf. Okay, via departure to Golf, Anatoly 1390.
Huh. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Trying to link the window here for VAT Spy. Cool. So let's look for us. We're past here. We should be somewhere... Okay, here's Ankara Control. Turkey 710. There we go. Wow, is that our progress already? That's pretty good. So we're doing all the way... Let me try to isolate this flight here. There we go. So it looks like we're flying past Tehran. Tehran North, Iran, and then we're flying past Afghanistan. There's Kalanak, someone's flying there. Afghanistan, and then from Afghanistan we go into Opus, which is New Islamabad. It's a newer airport. Oscar Papa Romeo November is the old one. So we're heading to the new one. Unfortunately, just a disclaimer, if this stream does survive, I don't have any scenery for the airport. I couldn't find any. So I'm sure there is, but for flying there one time, I don't think it's worth buying scenery for one flight. So there's no terminal. There are gates, but no terminal attached to it. So that's kind of an interesting fact. But yeah, long ass flight. Nice scenery though. I like the terrain here in Turkey. It's quite dynamic. Defaults, yeah, absolutely. On the way back, we're supposed to be flying from New Islamabad to back to Birmingham, but we're gonna stop in Moscow. And for Moscow, I have purchased Sheremetyevo, which is uniform Echo Echo, like a long time ago. So I do have that, and I do have Birmingham, which I did get from Boundless. They have version 2.1, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, sometimes default scenery is what we get here. We have a good ambient temperature. Because it's summer, let's go ahead and turn it down just a little bit. This will probably bring it down to like 20. And we can do pack flow. Yeah, pack flow normal is fine. We're not trying to save any fuel or anything. The Neo engines, especially the Pratt & Whitneys, they're already very fuel efficient, so the more air conditioning and air circulation for the cabin, the better. Actually, turn those dome lights off here. It's always interesting to cruise and to try to figure out what to do for such a long time. In the past, I played like the motorcycle game on the web app. I don't know. Long hauls are long hauls, right? Especially in this region of the world, there's not much ATC typically, so guess we can just enjoy the views. Could go grab a snack, but I don't know what. I wish I had like a chase plane equivalent so I can just give you guys some epic views, but this is as good as I can do right now. You can even see the moon right now. That's cool. The moon and 180 degrees away, the sun. Isn't that cool? If I had an epic field of view, I could probably see everything, like a 180 degree field of view. I think Pratt & Whitney made an interesting design choice in using this green material here, or this green metal. But very easy to identify what type of turbofan this is by that. 1939 is the listed ETA, let me double check. Ooh, 1945 now? Oh no. How did we increase 5 minutes? It must have been the climb. Alright. Well, it's gonna change either way because if I put my arrival in, it'll increase even more. I know it's not very realistic to put it in right now because things change, especially in the aviation world. Winds move. But let's go ahead and put in the Calma 1 Alpha for 10 right and see what ETA that gives us. Calma 1 Alpha. Let me just make sure we have a transition of Calmi. Yeah, 1950. I knew it. Alright, sorry guys. We've just increased the time by 11 minutes. 1950. And even if I put a cost index of 100, I go into progress report, it's still the same ETA, so it's like totally not worth it. Usually I put the arrival in on the ground because I'm lazy. Yeah. Typically, if I know the winds are gonna stay constant based on the METAR, I put the arrival in, but if I'm flying like heavy ATC and a lot of things are changing, then I typically leave it out, but it gives you less accurate ETA, but it is what it is. Did I not increase the cost index? I thought I did. See, it doesn't even do anything. Whether it's 46, it's still the same. Nah, if you brought it down, would that decrease? No, nothing's like changing. That's weird. Wonder if it's a Neo thing. Most of my flights are about 1 hour, so it's not much change. Yeah, true. Me too. This is, I don't typically do these long flights. Sorry guys, we've increased the flight time. Bonus content, you should be saying you're welcome. Yeah. Especially you should be saying thank you because this is a Neo. That's an awesome aircraft to be flying a long time. It really is. I know that the airframe is not new, but the technology is I would say definitely cool. But yeah, as I said, I don't typically do these longer flights, but a viewer did request it. Unfortunately, he's not even here. He's probably having family dinner still, but hey, we're getting her done. I know that Beach Jujube, if you're in the chat, I still have your request on. After I finish this, I'll take a break from requests, and then I'll do your request to Area 51, so that'll be an interesting flight. Yeah, like I said, even if I put costs now, if I do 5, will that do anything? Ah, see, if you go below a certain amount, it'll really slow you down. But even if you put 150, oh, look at that! If I put 150, my Mach is 0.8. Let's try that. That means that we'll probably cut some time off. Oh wow, 5 minutes? That's pretty good. 5 minutes cut time. But our fuel on board, that's not even bad. We've only lost 3 tons of... Not 3 tons of fuel. 0.3, so 300 kilograms of fuel. That's not bad. Let's see what happens here. I'm fine with Mach 0.8. Our ground speed will probably hit the 500 marks once we're up there. Just depends. We'll see what we can do here. I miss my streaming days, been years now, but viewer requests usually end up with the viewer not being there at the day indeed. Yeah, the thing is that the viewer request was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 flights, 5 legs. So because of that, I've restricted it to 1 leg. So viewer request is 1 leg from yesterday going forward, just to make it fair and less strain for me. But because it is my fault, I am obligated to do it now. I miss my streaming days. Yeah, I know. It's, I stopped streaming for about 6 years, so I get it. I just picked it up. We're not quite in the 500s, but we're 491. That's good enough. Mach 0.8. Awesome. Mr. Brian has something in the chat. Let me have a look. A screenshot. Links are allowed in the chat. Emojis are allowed in the chat. Emotes are allowed in the chat. Everything's allowed in the chat. Just be respectful. Ooh, look at that. You've got some serious clouds going on there. Let me share with you guys the, Look at that, guys. Everything, yep, works, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's quite the departure there. A lot of thunderstorms on the left and the right there, and you're at flight level 267. So... that's crazy. Hey, those clouds looks really, really good in the back there. Appreciate you joining the flight once again, Mr. Splash. Thank you so much. I made it to the other side. Yay! Guys, I forgot my girlfriend. Well, Eliza Nicole in the chat, but she's currently at work, so let me wish her a good shift here. I forgot. I'll spam your Discord a little with screenshots, not a problem. Let me actually get on it and see what you guys are doing there. I never go on it, that's the thing. It's more for you guys to socialize on. Literally, I don't even have Discord set up so that it turns on when my computer turns on. It's just sort of a space for me. Shooting the gap, yeah, he is. Splash is gonna weld those clouds together with his contrails. Oh man, let me have a look. Screenshots. Pizza Glory sent a nice screenshot of the... ooh, is that a A321neo as well? Air Wales, awesome. Cool. Add a reaction here. Thanks guys for joining the Discord, I do appreciate it. I know it's not a big community, but it's hopefully a fun community. Mike is at work as well. Oh my goodness, everyone's at work again. I must be streaming at the shittiest time ever. Let's just call me an ambient vibe, so I'm just kind of a background figure here for everyone. I'm glad you guys are still able to join the stream, even though you're at work. Let me take a look here, notes. Hello. World. Cool. Not big yet, but the best. Thanks, Eliza. Appreciate it. I love you. You're always sneaking these nice things to say, making me blush here. Hello world. You guys want to see my handwriting? And this is gonna suck because it's using a mouse. Hello world. Welcome to the stream. Love Pro FSX videos. There you guys go. Hello world, welcome to the stream. Love Pro FSX videos. That's not bad, is it? Let's see what we have here. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I didn't know that on Avatab you can use Chartbox. Did they just do that? Use Chartbox in airport map. I didn't know that. Wait. So if I go into charts, or airport rather, and I go Opus, no charts here. But is that because because it's not supported? Okay, let me try Gatwick. Nope, I don't want Opus, I want Gatwick. I messed it up. I always break everything, guys. I want to close Opus. There we go. Oh my goodness, no way. So these are fetched from ChartFox. Why didn't I know that? Oh my goodness. Yeah, but it looks like Opus is not supported, so that's why I don't have charts. Now what I could have done is gone into here, searched up LTFM, and I would have had charts here, I think, because of ChartFox. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, so we can turn the seatbelt signs off again because we don't quite have any turbulence for now. Knock on wood. Well, that's cool. Now we can use charts in the Avatab. Unfortunately, we don't have charts for Opus. But we do have different information here, so let's have a look. ATIS, runway lengths. Plenty of runway. 10 right has almost 12,000 feet of runway. Awesome. What else can we look up here? Oh, it's providers, aircraft, maps. You're not a Navigraph. I am, but I'm a very cost. I try to save a lot of costs, so if I cannot buy something, I will not